Hi guys, my name is Kayla Ann, and today we're going to talk about baking our face. So what we're going to do is start out with our favorite concealer, and as you can tell, this is my super favorite because I barely have any left. This used to have a little sponge on top, but it's great for covering up circles and little lines under your eyes. So what we're going to do is take a flat brush. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. And you don't need too much. We don't want it to get cakey under the eye area, but you're just gonna apply an upside down triangle. And then go ahead and do the same on the other side. And I always like to use a blending sponge, that there are no creases in your concealer when you're first applying it. Because once we apply the translucent powder to bake our faces, if we seal, it's going to seal anything in that's already on our faces. So if we have creases, they're gonna stay. So I also like to bake the bridge of my nose, just because that's where I contour. So I'll do a little here. And we don't want to move the product around with a blending sponge, we just want to pat it in. So, okay, so now we've applied our concealer. We're looking for any kind of little lines that might still be there. I think we're good. And then the next step is to take a translucent powder. It's the one that I'm using. And just go ahead and take a beauty blending sponge. Make sure it's a little bit damp. You don't want it wet, but a little bit damp. Go ahead and apply this generously to the sponge. And then just go ahead and go over everything that you just put concealer on. And this can be as thick as you like because we're going to brush it off afterwards. So I've applied my translucent powder. Now we wait about 5 minutes and I will show you the rest of the steps. Okay, y'all, it's been about 5 minutes, and as you can see, everything should be pretty much set into place. So what we're gonna do is take a smaller kind of blush brush here, dip it in the powder that you just used, and just use it to kind of sweep away the excess. And if you're worried about looking chalky at all, which you might, I mean, this is white powder we just put on our faces, don't worry about it because we're going to go ahead and contour after this. This is just your base. Just start out with no creases under your eyes. Now that all of that is kind of wiped off, you can see it really eliminated a lot of the lines underneath my eyes here, and so it makes for a really nice blank canvas when you're doing your contouring. So now I'm just going to briefly contour so that I don't look quite so pale. So to contour, I start with Shine Free Maybelline. It's called Fit Me, and this is in Cappuccino, so it's darker than your skin tone. You want a few shades darker to contour. So you just want to start by your ear, kind of bring it down. And then I contour my nose using this palette here, and as you can see, it's been loved. I'm gonna need a new one pretty soon, but I just got this off Amazon.com. So I use a pretty dark shade here to go down the sides of my nose, make it as straight as possible. And then we're gonna blend. So I just got this new little blendy brush from MAC. And then the last step here is to go ahead and apply our bronzer on top of our contour and a little bit of blush, and then I'll finish up my under eyes and we'll see the final product. So I like to use the Bare Minerals bronzer. I'm just gonna take a little angled blush brush here. When you apply your product, wherever you first place your brush is going to be the heaviest color, the heaviest application of color. So you just have to be a little bit weary about where you want to first place your brush. So, and I also, if I'm wearing like something low cut like this, which I usually am, I like to bring this down my neck here, just where the natural shadow already is. And then if you want to give yourself a little cleave, you can. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna use this NARS blush to finish up and just kind of brighten up the cheeks using this. And then to finish this look, I always like to use a little bit of highlighter. This is my highlighter that I use. This is Bare Minerals as well. So just to the very top of your cheekbones here. And then you want to bring it up a little bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply my bottom eye makeup, and then we'll see the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look after we have baked our faces and then went ahead and contoured and finished up the bottom of the eye makeup. So if you'd like any other videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And any requests, you can go ahead and comment. I'd be glad to do any kind of videos that you guys would like to see. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.